Well, hello, Sagittarius. Hello, hello. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. We are going to be pulling from different oracles, and then we're going to get into the tarot. So let's go ahead. Let's get into the read. This is for Sagittarius. Let's see what comes out here for Sagittarius. First card that comes out. Oh my God, this is always, you guys. I'm going to use this one and then I'll talk about this one. First of all, there could be some changes in your living space. Like maybe some of you this weekend, this is really about decluttering. And I hate to say it because I have to look at it in all respects, right? Some of you may move, but I feel like this is more so your environment of where you're living and how that's going to affect you this weekend. Maybe you have visitors. Maybe it's like I said before, you need to declutter. Maybe it's the neighbors. Okay. But it's also saying the necessities that need to be done around the house, right? So this is what it says. This may be an omen to either, like I say, some of you guys are going to be moving, but to clean up the clutter. Some of you guys may get a housemate. What is it called? A housemate? You may get a housemate. Your housemate may leave. Housemates are family. They could be visiting, right? It says you could be working on chores. You can also be trying to figure out ways to improve the lighting in your home. Or, like I said before, something about the setting. Maybe you're rearranging furniture. But it says you need a sense of sanctuary, and your house, your home is your sanctuary. So if you're going to be in the house all day, if you're going to be at home all day, right, it needs to feel safe. And for a lot of you, either it's going to be either one or the other. Either you don't feel comfortable and safe, or you feel safe and comfortable and you're going to be at home all week, weekend, right? Like you're not going to go out. The only time you'll go out is if you need popcorn and wine, right? That may be what you want to do. But this came out first, so that's what I see. Okay. Now you did have clairvoyance here. This is just something that is just so you. You cannot run away from your psychic gifts. Cannot run away from your intuition and your strong insights. You cannot. So you're being told to write things down. Now, I don't know why. I don't know why. Some of you guys are just, you're getting these downloads, you're getting these messages, and you're just kind of like shooing them away. For some of you, you're not paying attention to some type of sign, signal, communication. You're just not. Okay. Here it says it's becoming stronger. Your receptivity to your psychic abilities are getting stronger. It says for you what you can do, right? Because if you're not receiving the messages, that means that you are too scattered, too much on your plate, too much that's going on. So the advice here says you need to pray and meditate. You need to invest more time in woosawing. Is that woosa? Woosa. You need to do that. And the fact that this is saying that, and I've mentioned this in readings before, that there's just too much going on. And some of you guys feel like you're Superwoman and Superman. You can just deal with all of it. And it's having an effect on you and you don't feel it. You don't know it. You are sensing things beyond the five physical senses. And, like I said before, Sagittarius is, extremely intuitive about people that they come across, right? People that they come across, they can just sense that they're not good people. You don't have to tell them. Okay. This could be someone in your house or a family member that you feel is doing something off or wrong, because this coming out being having some type of insight about your living space. It's anybody that's around you, that's close to you. You could be feeling something about them. Now let's go ahead. Let's get your second card. This is for Sagittarius. Ooh. anger, fury, anger that cannot be expressed in a healthy way can manifest into rage and vengeance. Now, I don't know why this is coming out. Remember, I pull the cards. Whether you are aware of this or not, this is something that is inside of you. Remember, it's happening inside of you. That's what this card is saying. This is not saying that you're arguing with anybody yet, or you are in some type of dispute with someone yet. This is saying this, something inside of you has triggered you. And I like the fact that the next line says, healing is needed because there has been a life full of pain and you've been wronged. So you want to know what I think was happening is that for a lot of you, you have so much stored up inside of you. You haven't been able to tell anybody. You don't really trust anybody, right? And you have really been done wrong. And some of you may have done other people wrong. Now, this card talks about karmic justice. It's going to happen one way or the other. It's going to get flipped on you or it's going to free you. Because sometimes people are angry because they're jealous. It's because they don't have, right? And for a lot of you, this just has something to do with the fact that this person did this to me and I did everything to them. But let me tell you why some of you are angry. You love someone and you feel betrayed. Let me show you. That was the card at the bottom of the deck. Now, whether you are there now, because interference could be anyone interfering in your relationship with someone you love. This happens in children relationships. The other parent is interfering. The other parent is persuading the child or talking about, at which I totally don't agree with. Like, baby, one thing I do not play with is when it comes down to parent-children relationships. I don't care. I don't care if I was married to you for 50 years and you did me wrong. One thing I will not do is ever interfere in a relationship with someone's children or child. So the interference could be that, right? The interference could be, like it says, like a romantic relationship, third party. But this is what it says. For you, this is what you need to know. Someone is watching what you're doing and they have overstepped some boundaries. Or it could be that they violated some sacred connection. This is a warning. Protect what is yours, because this could symbolize a love triangle or too many people getting involved in private situations or delicate matters. And that's the reason why I wanted to stretch out what that could mean. This could be parent-child relationships. This could be romantic relationships. This could be, someone that's interfering with you getting a promotion and you got gossipers at your job. And you are angry as hell about that. Okay? Interference of all kinds. You are, even if it's not anger yet, remember it says that remember a fire starts small and then all of a sudden it rages. It grows, right? So that card literally says it manifests in a form of anger and rage. Okay? Karmic justice must come and it is meant to happen in your favor. But now it's a time for you to go within and to avoid the trappings of people who are temperamental. Okay, it says rise above the war that is around you. Now, again, I keep telling everybody Mars is on a rampage and we have to deal with this energy literally until the end of February. Like it's going to be retrograding, but it's causing a lot of damage depending on what degree it is in your chart. Some, it'll give you relief, right? Because it moves, but it'll come back. Okay, so you're going to be dealing with these elements of irritation, agitation, war, fights, struggles, miscommunications, misunderstandings. That's what's going to happen. Okay, now I might as well put that there. You do have new beginnings. Okay, that's going to occur. A new dawn will begin to emerge here for you. And this could signal a new home, a new work, and you're going to be able to appreciate the steps along the way. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. Let's get, should I get two or three? We'll see what falls out. This is for Sagittarius. Okay. Secretive, energetic, secretive, frugal, saving, hoarding. Now, I will say that for some of you, you're definitely in this energy of a squirrel. And we're going to see in a tarot why, right? Like we'll see why this is happening. Most likely, if it comes down to your finances and money, yeah, you're definitely holding on to your money. So this weekend, you're holding on to your money. Especially if you have to move, especially if you've been spending money on furniture, you know what I mean? Like you're trying to leave a house or something like that. I don't know. But I totally see that you guys are saving or try to hold on. Like you're like, I gotta make sure if there's any type of emergencies, I got something in the bank for it. Because right now I'm spending everything that I got, right? So the squirrel card is like, baby, a little bit at a time. If I have to go out and just get like a few things to eat on, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so that's what I see. Um, a lot of you you're going to be upset because someone gave lip service here, which means it's all talk and no action. And then you had a conversation about this before with them, and they did it again. I'm telling you, that's what's going to drive y'all. That's right there. That's what's going to get y'all going because you'll be like, oh, we talked about this. We talked about this. And the squirrel is like, I've been trying to hold on to hope that you were going to change or that you were going to do what you said you're going to do. Right? Miscommunication is on this card. Next card, Chariot. Chariot is good. This is a home energy. There it is again, home. I don't just this whole home, fourth house, something to do with a mother. You being the mother. Maybe you need nurturing. Maybe you need care to be cared for. Okay, it's something like that. Um, Someone could be resisting change. Someone could be very hard to understand, very stubborn. And part of the chariot talks about you protecting yourself from those energies, which is exactly what that fury said. Okay, the Cancer card is turning inside itself. Remember, the fury is inside itself. That means that that watering, nurturing energy needs to be turned inward as well. Okay, nurturing yourself because of things that you've experienced. Now, the moon, some of you are just moody. It's hitting a fire energy. So this means that either you're moody all the time because you're irritated by life, or you're dealing with people who's moody as hell. And you're just like, I just can't take this anymore. This is the reason why I want to leave the city. This is why I want to leave this place, whatever. But I mean, it can be both, right? Moody energy here with the moon card. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the tarot. We're going to find out why all of those cards are coming out. Ooh. Now this is a card that I don't know why I flipped, but it did. It did. And then this is the card that came out with it. There's definitely somebody interfering, especially if it was a love situation. Oh yeah, we don't even have to elaborate on that. That's here. That's the reason why there's been secrets, for someone being secretive. Part of the squirrel is like making sure that there's no evidence left behind, right? No receipts, nothing left in the car, no drawers under the bed or something like that. That's what I see. And if you have been having an issue of setting boundaries, taking action with, not engaging in an individual. Now, if they're in your home, that's different, right? Because that's why it's so hard. That's why, like you're trying to get your own, feel safe in your own little spot, even if it's in a closet or something, right? Like it's hard for you to do that if the problem is inside the house. Okay, and it could be a child. Like I said, parent-child relationship, however it go, right? There's a problem inside the home environment where someone may feel like, being scolded all the time, being pressurized to do things, or the child feels like, I can never live up to your standards or something like that. So the Page of Swords in this reading, there is something that someone is definitely doing behind your back with that Page of Swords. Hold on, let's see. It doesn't matter if it's in reverse or upright. Ooh, Three of Swords. Yeah. I feel like there's either a water or earth sign that's bothering you. Water or earth that has done something that, I mean, completely did not consider you at all in the actions that they have done that you found out about. Because the Page of Swords is also a spiritual insight card, because it is, I don't need to be a secret detective. I don't need anybody else. I know that you did this, right? Because that's gaining information. It means you know something that hurt you. But this person had absolutely no consideration of your feelings. They didn't think about you. They didn't even think that you were even worth not doing it. And I'm not saying that people who make mistakes don't love you, but that's how you feel. You feel like the betrayal or someone, like I said, because remember, let's read this again. It's coming out right here with the Three of Swords. That makes so much sense. What does it say? Life has been painful and you have been wronged. And then the Three of Swords comes out, right? So this is definitely letting me know that something is hurting you, and it's been a repetitive thing for you. And I do feel, for a few of you, I do feel somebody is doing something, and it's just like, it's so selfish. Like their behavior is just so selfish. Even if it's children not washing the dishes, if you tell them to wash the damn dishes, you don't feel respected. So again, I feel like this weekend, some of you may be still holding some type of animosity. Because remember, this is all inside of you. I don't care what we read. It's saying why you feel this way. But this is inside of you that you feel this way. So some of you are going to be sitting on the couch and people may think you look so peaceful and, you ain't went out. You're just, spending time alone to yourself. And you just got so much inside of you, so much that you want to get out. You want to scream at somebody. You want to express to someone how you feel. But that's what I see. You feel hurt, okay, about something this weekend, and you're very guarded. Let's see. There it is. There's the War. I want to take this card. That one is the one that actually hit my thumb. There it is. Five of Swords, War, and the Eight of Cups, which is I can't do this anymore. A lot of you, this is going to be love relationships. I'm not gonna hold you. It's going to be love relationships. And a lot of you already are experiencing this. So now you have to talk about, do I want to be here? Do I want to live here? Do I want to live up under this roof with you? And we're going through all of this. And again, it can be with anybody. But I'm saying that's like the number one thing that most adults deal with, right? Most. But some of you, yeah, you're dealing with family members. You're dealing with children. You're dealing, And again, it is a battle. And you're not happy. Someone's threatening to leave and somebody is like, well, I was going to leave anyway. I wasn't happy anyway, right? It's just nasty. It's a nasty situation. As far as your finances, it's not really coming out as much. I want to go ahead and pull another one and see. Two of Wands. Wow, you got some decisions to make. That is crazy. You got some tough decisions to make. You will make them though. You will make them. There's a Virgo here. There's a Cancer here. There is an Aries here. There's another Sagittarius. There is a Leo. There is a Scorpio. Some of you single people are dealing with the leftovers of someone in a way. And I'm not disparaging them. I'm saying some of you are dealing with someone who's not completely whole. They're lost. They were in there. Some of them are still in relationships that they're not happy in. And some of them just ended a connection and you have no idea why you cannot connect with them emotionally because they haven't healed either. It's just you got a lot of people who just need healing around you. And, it seems like people come to you looking for answers. And you're like, I have my own problems, right? Like I have my own problems. So I do feel like you're going to be starting making moves, especially with that Two of Wands this weekend. Like I said before, this is more so inward. I'm not saying that you won't get into an argument with somebody. I ain't saying that. But this is more so inward, more so conflicting energy because of what has happened or what has not occurred yet. I think I was kind of saying that with Virgo a little bit, but yours is more so too much fire. It's too much fire. Theirs was a little bit different. And this is this inner conflict because you've been dealing with people who are very self-sabotatory. I mean, they'll sabotage everything. You're like, why would you leave? Why would you punch a hole in somebody's tires? Right? It's that kind of sabotory. Like, why would you mess up a happy home? You see what I'm saying? Why did you not feed your sister when I was at work or something, right? Like, it's just things that people are doing that you expect, that you should be expecting from them. You're expecting more from them, and they're always letting you down. I'm telling you, that's what it shows here based on the cards that are out here. And that anger inside of you with that fury because you need to feel nurtured. You're not. That's the thing that you're not getting. You're not getting a caring spirit. You have it, but you're not receiving it. So this weekend, one thing I can do, we're going to flip it. We're going to flip that energy. So instead of you being irritated, frustrated, hurt, conflicted about life, that type of thing, the Two of Wands give you hope because it is a projection of the future. And you got Hermit at the bottom of the deck, which means what? Healing. You even had that here with that card. Healing is needed, and it will happen because you got the Hermit card. It will happen, especially since the South Node went into Virgo, which means releasing certain things, and that is going to automatically change. That's part of your destiny. So you're going to heal anyway. And then look at what's here. Happiness. There is going to be something that you're going to get. There's going to be something that's going to change for you, which is going to bring you this new beginning. Okay. I'm telling you that's what's going to happen. But please don't sit in that this weekend because I do see a lot of homebody energy here. I mean, I don't know what you're doing in the house, but it's just a whole lot of homebodying, not really want to go anywhere, maybe not feeling motivated, but that's what I see. Going out maybe for one or two things. But while you're there, do what this is saying. Be proactive, be productive, work on your mental and spiritual health. Okay. So this is what I have for you here. Sagittarius, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you're interested in a personal reading, all of that is below. I will see you guys back here next week. Love you guys. Bye.